There may come a moment when the universe does not fade, collapse, or transform but simply stops existing, not slowly over time, but in a final instant where everything disappears. This idea challenges everything we understand about reality. Could there be a point where space, time, matter, and energy all cease to exist at once? The universe began with the Big Bang, expanding from an incredibly dense state. Since then, it has evolved, forming galaxies, stars, and planets. But every beginning suggests an ending. The question is not if the universe ends, but how and whether that end happens gradually or in a single decisive moment. One possibility lies in vacuum instability. According to quantum physics, the vacuum of space may not be stable. If a lower energy state exists, the universe could suddenly transition into it, creating a bubble that expands at the speed of light. Inside this bubble, the laws of physics would change completely. Forces, particles, and structures would no longer behave the same way. Everything that exists would instantly dissolve into a new and unfamiliar state. The terrifying part is that this process would be invisible until it arrives. No signal could outrun it. There would be no warning. One moment, reality would exist. The next, it would be gone. In that final instant, there would be no time to react. From the perspective of any observer, the transition would be immediate. The universe would not appear to change, it would simply vanish. Another possibility involves the complete breakdown of spacetime. If the fabric of space becomes unstable, distances and directions could lose meaning. The structure of the universe would collapse, leaving no coherent framework for existence. Time itself depends on change. Without events, time has no meaning. If all processes stop, time would effectively end. The final moment of the universe may also be the final moment of time. Black holes hint at these extreme conditions. At their centers, known as singularities, our understanding of physics breaks down. These regions suggest that there are limits to how space and time can behave. If such limits are exceeded everywhere at once, the universe could reach a point where it can no longer sustain its own structure. Reality would not collapse into something else, it would simply stop. Some theories suggest that all particles eventually decay. Over unimaginable timescales, matter could dissolve completely, leaving behind only energy and radiation. Even this energy might not last forever. If a deeper transition occurs, it could erase all existing states, replacing them with something entirely different or with nothing at all. In this scenario, there is no explosion, no collapse, no visible end. The universe reaches a boundary where existence itself is no longer possible. The concept of nothing becomes difficult to define. If space and time disappear, there is no place or moment for anything to exist. The universe does not move into nothing, it becomes nothing. This idea reveals how fragile reality might be. Everything we know could depend on conditions that are not guaranteed to last forever. The moment the universe stops existing is not just an ending, it is the ultimate boundary of knowledge. Beyond it lies no space, no time, and no reality, reminding us that even existence itself may not be permanent.